Article 4 report. Whoa, what is this? Calendar event. Ooh, what? Damn, man. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I gotta. Ooh. Jamaica. Oh, I gotta see this. I definitely gotta see this. Well. Alright. We're just gonna wait a little momentito and see what's going on here. Let me know what's up. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Alright. Just testing my mic and see if it's good. Oh, of course. I don't know why. I can hear the background noise. What is this? We'll lower this. I don't think anybody wants to hear it twice. The stream here. And, yeah. Alright. Just gonna send out some links here. A little quickie. Just wanna post this for a little bit. Add any other tickers or something? Yeah, sure. Huh. Yeah. Yikes. Okay. I'm just gonna get started because I'm not trying to be here for 2 hours. I mean, yeah, I'm just trying not to sit so long in this chair. Need to stretch. On top of that, I'm eating. I mean, damn. I figured it might be a little rude to be munching on food while I'm on the mic. But, I'm just really trying to figure out what on earth is going on. What? What is this? No wonder. Huh. much going on in here. Oh my god. Yep. Interesting. It sure is, brother. What's going on, Mad Gun? And something I wanted to look into here on the 4 hour. Previously had like a descending triangle here, and it completely broke out of that. And ever since then, man, yeah, green candles. I haven't seen these many green candles in a long time. We've been mostly seeing red candles all the way to the top of where we were before. So yeah, this is giving me a lot of hope and how do I say, optimism. I'm very optimistic that 20 cents was indeed the bottom. I'm pretty sure you can agree with me too, Mad Gun. Hopefully your night is going well too, by the way. So again, thank you for stopping by the stream. And yeah, dude, it's looking decent. It's holding off. And the MACD is also crossing over, flipped to the green side, so that is also your confirmation for some more moves to the upside. And you know, even though the volume was dry today, let's see what the volume was. It's better to look on TD because you know, Webull doesn't really give you real quotes. Like it takes like I think 15 minutes to actually see the actual quotes and the time and sales come in. So I rather just look at it from here, and then from here we can tell what the volume is in complete. Thank you for for making it possible, and for being able to make it and giving me this opportunity to explain my side of how I'm looking at GTII. So today's volume was actually a lot more than yesterday. We had 261,844 shares traded. Today we had 368,488. And we stayed in the green. And obviously, as you can look here, the last time we were green was on the 12th of January with a volume of 310,968 shares, which we previously thought around this range that this was the bottom and that we would try to retest 30 cents. But now that this happened, this turned into a bear flag, and then we hit another bottom. Now I don't want to be bearish or anything like that, because or should I say, like, not play both one bias. But I just think that coming off from 20 cents and not being able to fall below and have this long, nice wick to this area here, it gives me hope that we can see some type of movement to the upside. As I mentioned a few moments ago, just looking at the MACD right here, let me just expand that. You can see the MACD already trying to do a reversal. It's trying to cross over, and we can flip to the green. the RSI as well right here. Nice little reversal too on the RSI. So this is all indicators. Like this is what, in my opinion, and of course everything that I say here, like I always say, it's strictly my opinion, it's not financial advice, that this is confirmation that we are heading back to the upside, and we won't be seeing below 20 cents anytime soon, not even for a long time. So I think that's a great thing for us as GTII shareholders. I'm pretty sure you are heavy in it. I'm also heavy in it as well. And yeah, man, we're gonna see what happens within the next couple of days before this week is over, because this is definitely an indication. And as I did previously as well, and I need to draw this before you well, let me just get out. I like using the Epic pen better than the drawing tool on Weeble, because it makes things a little bit sloppy, so it doesn't really get the job done. So, oh, nice. I started playing GTII back in, I believe, around September-ish. You know, I scalped it before, like kind of like a swing trade, and then all of a sudden, you know, ever since I started getting more deep into it, and I was like, you know what? Let me just get in and start, you know, getting a little heavy into this very negative. Yeah, I gotta admit, we're all negative, man. It's just all part of the process, unfortunately, you know, and it sucks, because I know there's a lot of people that, you know, were expecting, you know, something quick and fast, and thinking this would take you know, a week, 2 weeks. And of course, you know, William had mentioned it before in his stream too as well. I guess from what he thinks, that the squeeze was stopped. The squeeze was cut off, and yeah, of course, like, whoever was behind all of this was able to make things happen for the stock to go all the way down to where it is now. I believe that too. You know, I believe that for sure. It will definitely crack $9 easy, and you already know, like, the last time it ran, like, how much did it take in one day for a big candle on the daily chart? Like, I think it took like more than 8 million shares traded. So you can imagine, if it was more than 10 million, if it was more than 15 million traded in one day, oh my god, you're gonna see a whole bunch of volatility and price action that you've never seen in such a long time. That alone being a market cap, what is it, a micro cap stock, or it says here the market cap is only 80 million. I mean, I don't want to depend on the stats here on Weeble, because again, you know, they're not really as accurate, and they only account for a certain amount of volume. But the free float here apparently is 271 million. I think it's a lot less than that. But here, I just wanted to show you quick on, this is the daily. Oh, so by the way, breaking news I just got from the Discord here that I'm in. Trump just won New Hampshire, and not financial advice, he is saying to watch DWAC tomorrow. I am guessing somewhere pre-market. So that means, you know, we're gonna have to watch DWAC, Fun, and Rumble at the same time, because now that this breaking news has just come in, we're gonna see some crazy stuff happen to those stocks. But here, let me just draw this real quick. I saw this taking place. So my guess was this would create some type of an inverse head and shoulders pattern, and then try to retest 25 cents and then try to make its way back to 30 cents, which is my bullish case scenario. Yes, Mad Gun, no halts too on the OTC. Edgar, welcome. Kuda, welcome, by the way. Thank you guys for joining. Edgar says GTI $5 in 2025. Damn. That's a bit long term. We just got into 2024 though. Let's see, depends on what happened with ZJYL, but if I make any money out of it, then I'm gonna split it all between Fngr and GTI. No point in selling down here. There really isn't no point, especially if this is holding up like that, and with the potential of, you know, with a head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders coming to fruition, or it could be a cup and handle. Who knows? Maybe a nutsack, but but you never know. But the fact that we see this it's supposed to be a great sign for more momentum to the upside. And of course, with the MACD right here showing the potential cross, all this try to flip to the green. So I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. I'm willing. I'm ready. I'm ready to see some action. You know, that, and including shorts getting wrecked and perhaps some PR getting released. I can't say when, because obviously we're all speculating with whatever news that's out there right now. Trento, you know, trying to see the downfall of Alpine and whoever. And yeah, this is just a whole new event waiting to happen, a whole new cycle. So just like I had shown on the chart here previously in another stream, we can go back to, let's see, the weekly chart on Thinkorswim. I had this I had these big bubbles drawn to show you the last two events that had happened back in 2021, February and October of 2022, and how this created some type of a cycle. You know, like how we've had a first run up, then we had some swings and then a sell off, and then next cycle, next event, the big one that happened October, then the same thing happens and then we sell off, and then now we're all the way here at the bottom waiting to see if there's any type of news, any type of catalyst. Bring it on, because we're ready for the next event and we're ready for the next big run. Not financial advice, and just strictly my opinion. Oh, he's just laughing there. Yeah, welcome aboard the stream. Welcome aboard the stream. If you have any thoughts, any opinions to share on GTII or any other ticker, feel free to do so. I'm here to learn with y'all. We're here to learn from each other, and we're just here speculating. What is going to be the next move? What are we going to do about it, you know? To make this happen. Oh, look who is here. You are 20 minutes late, miss. I'm kidding. Good morning to you, Zelly B. How is everything? How did you sleep? Everyone, Zelly is on chat. Wish her a good morning. To the sleeping beauty over here. But yeah, that's just my take on GTII. Whoever is coming in now, welcome. And if you missed a portion of the stream, remember you can always look back, rewind. I'm doing this as quickly as I can because I'm not gonna be streaming for long. I'm just gonna try to see if I could do about an hour. I don't know how these other streams do it, where they go for like 6 to 8 hours without worrying about their ass getting flat when they stand up, and they have to go back to the gym to rebuild that ass, do all those squats. Yeah, I'm not trying to see that happen. So, but yeah, Zelly, if you're just tuning in, yeah, we ended up in the green, 3.25% on the day, 21.5 cents. We did crack over 22.5 cents, so we were at the cusp of hitting 23. That would have been awesome. You know, it would have been 10% on the day. And let me get these little circles out of here. So, in my prediction for GTII, all right, again, not financial advice, because listen, the stock market can be unpredictable. Stocks could be unpredictable. You never know. But with certain technical analysis, with the right kind of data, we can try to figure out the potential on the next move. And you know, like I said, I really do think, in my opinion, that we do see this inverse head and shoulders perhaps taking place. So again, with everything that I showed you, the MACD crossing, and then the RSI also, we can potentially see this come to fruition and try to retest the resistance level here at 25 cents. And then if everything goes crazy with the volume, I mean, hey, if people are just like starting to get into this and try to see what's going on, you know, they're probably gonna just jump in and get that volume pumping. Not to say that I'm trying to pump the stock, so you know, don't take it the wrong way. Sway, oh my God, Sway, what's going on? Good to see you on chat. Good to see you on the stream. Hopefully everything is well. Hopefully you are safe and everything is all good in good old Nevada. So, yep. So, bullish case scenario. Let's get to the bubbles, shall we? Let's get to the bubbles right now. So, I'm going to just make a big bubble right here. All right. Like right around this area. Okay. Now, this is where I would want for the inverse and shoulders to take place and for GTII to go to. And if bearish, you know, and I don't, and again, like I said, I don't like to be bearish. It's not in my forte, but you know, what can I say? You know, you can't really play one bias, you know. You got to play both games and play at their game too, you know. So, but with that being said, let's just do a what if scenario. What if it does, you know, occur that we do reject from this area of resistance, 23 cents, and we start to come down even more? I wouldn't like that, of course. I don't think you guys would like that either, but you know, what if? So that's just a what if scenario, what if bearish scenario right there. But I'm really leaning towards bullish, really leaning towards that pattern to come through. And from there, then we can possibly see something happening from now to next week. And heck, let's just start breaking some new resistance levels and, you know, get GTII to start climbing back up to where it truly belongs. All right. So yeah. So what's up? What's up with you, Sway? What's going on? How's your day been? Zelly. How is that coffee? Are you drinking it black today, or are you gonna make it light and sweet? Let me know. Oh, again, I just got the news from Discord that Trump just won New Hampshire. Again, Trump just won New Hampshire. So watch DWAC tomorrow morning, because I think it's just about to get real. At this point, you might as well just squeeze DWAC. You might as well just do it and retest those highs at 170, 200. Just squeeze DWAC. I dare you. He's taking over. I don't know if you guys agree, but we could crack 60 and go to 70 easy, in my opinion, with this news. And every time he wins a state, perhaps we can go even higher. Who knows? But just know that this is a really volatile play. You do not want to get caught and, FOMO at this point, because you never know if it reaches at a certain point and then all of a sudden it starts to trigger stop losses and then it starts to come down real quick. I'd be really careful, if you can be able to handle such volatility and get you a good scalp in and out just like that, then you're good. But just be careful with UAC, but with that news, I'm pretty sure this is gonna start running like crazy. Maybe during pre-market, and maybe a whole bunch of volume coming in market open. Just my opinion on that. Zelly, light and sweet always. I would love some Zelly. I would love to join you on that too as well, because I feel like I need it. Not that I've been falling asleep. I'm just saying because I gotta be focused for a little bit later, and I gotta be pumped. You know what I mean? So, but I'm pumped. I'm pumped with that news. So congratulations to Trump and winning New Hampshire. Now he has Iowa. Now he has New Hampshire. Vivek dropped out and endorsed Trump. DeSantis dropped out and endorsed Trump. What is next for him? And what is next for DWAC? And that means if DWAC runs crazy, that means fun is gonna also have some more fun. No pun intended, like I said. And perhaps we see wow, and the way that this is actually taking place, this trend is crazy. You can literally see this go beyond 65. Who knows? We could probably hit 80 cents if it follows DWAC to the T. Then yeah, I'm pretty sure it can definitely do it. Rumble as well, because of the its heavy affiliation with Trump and all that. Who knows? Maybe Rumble can hit 8. And yeah, and after that, let's say if that does happen, if it runs to those share prices, those targets, just be careful. You know, just be in there for a little swing and play it safe. Play it safe. I'm not gonna get in, unfortunately. I just think, you know, it's a little too risky for me. Um, yeah. So so back to GTII. So just a quick reminder of what's happening. Um, right here again, just trying to see if we can fulfill that inverse head and shoulders. Fill into this bubble right here, break over 25, and retest 30 cents. So hopefully we can continue that trend into next week. And yeah, not to say to spread the word, but you know what I'm saying. Like we need that volume. We definitely need that volume. Anyways, let's move on to other tickers. Let's talk about some Fngr. You know, Fngr looking good. I mean, Fngr's not really looking that good. Uh, but I did mention before, because we did see on the daily chart. We did see on the daily chart that Fngr was indeed heading into bearish territory. We already see the death cross happen, so it fulfilled. Now you have the 50-day moving average exponential coming down along with the 21-day and the 9-day in such way that I think that perhaps it will fill back down and try to test that major support at $2. I don't know if it can go any more below that. It's quite interesting because there's still a dark bar here printed, a dark red bar right here. So the only way that we can tell, let's see, because we want to eventually want the bars to go up like that, and for the MACD to go back to the upside. So we're pretty much talking about this turning back around, flipping, crossing over the red line, and see this price action return back to where it was before previously, which is pretty much $3. So we would like to see that. We would like to either see this to come down just a little bit and then bounce to do like a little, like it's pretty much like a inverse head and shoulders too, just like GTII. What do you guys think? Maybe like that, and then hit back up to $3. It's possible. Yeah, I think that's doable, because quite frankly, if you think about it, let me see, let me just zoom this back down, and the RSI is completely oversold. It's like literally like there's no more room for it to go down. Like you can't just break through the screen and you know. This has to bounce back. It will bounce back eventually, anytime soon. I'd say bearish case scenario, we hit $2 and bounce back. But if not, and if it holds over that resistance at 245. Well, it uses it as support, I mean to say, sorry, but 245.50, and then bounce over and try to retest $3. Let me check the 4 hour real quick. Immortal, what's going on? GTII, you already know what the deal is. We ended up in the green, almost 3%. So I'm happy. I'm pretty sure you are content. You're excited, as I am. So great to see GTII finally achieve that. Okay, so see, this is why, like I said, it's always good to look at other time frames, because you never know what the deal is. So if we're looking here at the MACD, you see this is starting to turn right back around and try to go back down. So this could lead to Fngr actually coming back down and breaking new day lows for tomorrow. That also aside being because you know how the market is. I'd say if the market turns red again, it will have some type of influence and Fngr can get affected, and we would then have to see this test $2 for support until something happens eventually, and then we start to come right back around. But that's the bearish case scenario for now, in my opinion, not financial advice. $2 major support. It has to stay above, and we're almost literally oversold on the 4 hour chart too, not to mention the hourly is also showing me on the MACD. Yeah, you can see it right here. Where you at? Right here. The yellow is actually bounced off the red. It's rejected the red. So that's not good. That's also bearish. So that means more downside. We could do this. We could do that. And so that's my take on it for Fngr. Take it with a grain of salt. How's it going? Urban Girl is in the chat. Thank you for joining the stream once again, and hope that everything is going well with you. I'm pretty sure that you are also excited to see GTII back in the green. Just a couple of percentage up, you know, but it's great. I'm really optimistic, you know, and hopefully to see that inverse head and shoulders come to fruition. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful thing. So moving on now, we're gonna go look at AMC and see what the heck happened today, because I could have sworn. We'll move to the let's go to the 4 hour. Let's go to the 4 hour, because quite frankly, I thought that we would see this break over 480 and actually pass this bubble and hit the zone here, literally at 480, but it rejected the 50-day moving average exponential. So it did reach this bubble, but for some reason we had this huge rejection. So from 472 on the high of this wick to a low of 436 and closing at 440, what was it, 438? So after that we see this I guess you could say bear flag. So I don't want to I just think that, you know, yeah, because I can see it here. You can see it here already. because we might just maybe we might see the MACD flip down back into the red, like so, and then see the red just do that, and like, oh shit. And then we see more red action here until we hit around maybe around that point. What is this? This is around 410, 415, around that area. So if bearish, then it might fall right into this bubble. Let me just move this right over here so it makes more sense. So this could be the scenario, the bearish scenario. Thank you, Kuda. I appreciate you. I you know, it was nice talking to you on William's stream. Thank you for giving me a chance and for joining the stream. And yeah, man, thank you so much. Be safe. All right, be safe driving. And yeah, man, best wishes, best of luck. Yeah, you actually missed GTII, Urban Girl. You missed it, unfortunately. Yeah. You're gonna have to rewatch it too when I end the stream. I'm sorry. Kuda guy, everybody. Kuda guy. What a guy. Blessings to him. And yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. But yeah, that's the bearish case scenario for AMC. We see, you know, this react and you know, and we could hit back to 410, 415, around that area, and perhaps we see this bounce right back over. You see this probably bounce back over and try to retest 450 once again if this decides to flip right over and come right back around. And let me just reset all this again. Eventually all of that's going to be shown on the stream, so if you missed that and you want to use that as reference, please do so. Let's see. And then the RSI would have to also come back down along with the MACD. So yeah, pretty much like we would be back in oversold territory, and then we would just need that bounce to happen, and in such a way like that. So, you know, it could take a day or so, but if the market decides to react bearish too as well, that's what's probably going to happen. I know there's a lot of people who are saying that the SPY and the AMC, you know, that they're gonna decouple from each other. You know, the SPY will eventually like drop, and then AMC will probably run up. That's just what I'd be hearing. I mean, which would be awesome, you know. But we never know when that time is gonna be. So hopefully the time is soon. Let's go to the other time frames and see what's up. Let's go to the 1 hour. Yeah, look, even the 1 hour. See, I love this. I love watching other time frames because this definitely tells you more, a lot more. It gives you that confirmation. So you see here. So the MACD is showing this flat. Hold on, let me just decrease the size of here. You can see this has a potential to actually do a reversal and climb right back over in such a way. Not literally like that, but you know, you get the point. So something like that, and then that means we would, you know, slowly move like that, and then try to come back to the upside, and perhaps hopefully reach back to this trend line and retest for around that range of 480. Hey, maybe even $5. So who knows? That could be awesome. Because quite frankly, we're literally at the bottom for AMC. We were at 401 last time, and now we're closing. We closed at 433. So yeah, we're definitely not. We're far away from 401, and as you can see here, as you can see right here, it's I would say from this point of view, it would have to stay above this area. So at between like 430, I say 435. It has to stay above 435 at least, and then try to bounce right back over to try to retest 450. Oh, thanks for posting my music, Zully. So if you're actually feeling the music right now, if you're feeling the vibes of these tracks, Zully has posted the link to that channel where you can find that music. If you're interested in lo-fi and you're a big fan, feel free to check it out and show some love. Even hit that sub. And I'll be posting new content soon, hopefully by the end of this week into the weekend, to make some new songs. So yeah, I appreciate it very much. Big hearts to Zali. Thank you for that. This is really interesting though. This is like, and this happened like 2 days in a row where, if you notice, this actually happened. We had a fake out. It's like they almost did it on purpose as well. Because I mean, when does this ever happen 2 times in a row? 2 days, where the beginning of market open, we see this big candle open in the green, and then we pretty much lose all of those gains back down, and then we see a sell-off. And then consolidate, and then we venture into this area of support. Then today's market open does the same exact thing, and then lose all of that gain, and then sell off right back here now in this area. So we're thinking, well, what will happen next market open? Will that also happen again? We'll see that same thing here, and then once again reach into another lower area of support? Or are we actually going to see AMC actually do a reversal and try to, well, this is not necessary, this is pre-market, so who knows, but maybe a little bit like this and then do that. I mean, anything can pretty much happen, because I think, I don't know, like AMC is unpredictable like that. I would have never expected these two things to happen, these similar events to take place right at market open and then just sell off like that. It's crazy. There's a lot of nefarious things happening allegedly. So, but yeah. I mean, with that being said, that is the case scenario here. This is the bearish case scenario. Having a sell off again and fall back to 415. And if not, we hold this area of support for the 433, 435, and then try to hit back to 450. And maybe I should move this because this is invalid now. So we move this here and move this circle right around here. This is the hourly chart, so I have to remember that this is invalid, so this is out. That's out. So we're not using that anymore. We're not using this anymore. So we're just gonna depend on the bubbles to tell the future. Let's tell the future with the bubbles. All right. So that's for AMC. GME. Yeah, GME. Yeah, the story with GME. Not what I expected, honestly. For those of you that saw my last stream, you know, I pretty much made this upward channel, and thinking that it would actually bounce because, quite frankly, it did. It did. You see it here. We kind of like tried to reject it once, went back up to a high of 1467, but for some reason it just there wasn't any news, no indicator at all that you know, that was bearish for GME, and all of a sudden it just got rugged and tugged from 1467 all the way to 1405. 1405. And so it then retested around this area, right around here. Hold on. Let's make this box right over here. So around this area. And now that means that we would have to retest this area of resistance and try to hit back 1450 by tomorrow. Or if it decides to do a bear flag and then try to fall right back over to 1380. I don't want to see that. I honestly don't want to see that. I just want this to reverse. Let me check out the MACD for a second. That's the volume. Yeah, we can see it right here. You know, it's trying to turn back around right here. So what we want to see is this to go like that, flip back to the green, and then retest 1450, 1460, and get back right into that channel. I won't leave. Like, I'm gonna leave that trend line just in case, because I want to see if they're gonna actually just like recoup all of that sell off and then just pump it right back over and get right back into the trend line and back into that trajectory to retest $15. I mean, not, you know, just speculation here, but if that's the case, then why not, right? So let's see, what other stocks out there? What other stocks? I do have IMPP, and IMPP. Like saying that name, IMPP. What the big PP? Seems to me, Zelly B, that the trend is still strong. It's still strong. That is incredible how IMPP has been able to hold from time to time again and retain from these highs. I mean, pretty much not even fall below $3. It's been staying around 315, 320 for some time. So depending on what oil is doing, which, let's see. So oil has been a little choppy. It's also been actually, wow, okay. Okay. All right, it's trending pretty well. Look, we got the 9 day, then 21 day, over the 200. Now we have the 50 day next. You can do a little golden cross there and retest over $75 per barrel. Man. Goodness gracious. What's the MACD doing? Yeah, it's trying to turn to light green. So it's trying to break out. It's trying to retest $75 per barrel. If that happens, we make new highs. We'll probably hit $76 per barrel soon. And then we'll see these oil stocks start to make new day highs as well. So yeah, for IMPP, you know me. You know me. We're running on, let's see. Wow, we're already almost an hour into the stream, so I gotta, make this a little quick here. We're gonna look into GDC real quick and see what happened here, because I heard there was something that happened. There was a sell-off. There's no news. Oh, okay. So yesterday, GD Culture shares climb on move to add AI influencers to Instagram. What is this? Shares of GD Culture Group on Monday climbed after the company said it is extending its AI influencers from TikTok. I said TikTok. My accent. Gosh. From TikTok to Instagram. The holding company, which operates through its primary digital marketing and AI technology business, AI Catalysis, said the move comes as AI influencers rapidly gain popularity. Then again, AI is a bit scary. I don't know about that. The industry is estimated to be worth about $4.43 billion and is set to grow 26% by 2025, the company said. So they're really confident about that. But I don't know, maybe this was some type of like sell the news event here, because they, pretty much went from 215 on the high of the candle, and it literally dropped all the way down to 164, which is now the all-time low for a GDC. And then we just jumped right back up to 180, closed at 186, and on that candle, this is the 4 hour by the way, and now it looks like it wants to make a reversal and try to climb right back over to try to retest 195, if not $2 once again, unless it does a bear flag and then starts to retest the low again. But that's not what it's showing on the RSI, and RSI is actually curling back up, so that probably just confirms that theory of GDC to retest $2 resistance, and let's see what happens from there. So I know there's some people that I've talked to that they're in GDC. He was in the Williams stream earlier tonight. I was actually in there modding, and I was there for a while, so I was just hanging with them and William, trying to make William laugh. William cursed today. He said a bad word to somebody because they were talking a lot of mess. Poor William. But yeah, good stream overall. But if if Ralph is actually seeing this video, I don't think there's anything to fear about this. I mean, this is, like I said, potentially a sell the news type of sell off. With that news that happened yesterday, so it would eventually regain, and it would probably come back to $2. So let's see the hourly. Yeah, MACD's almost there, so about to like cross right now. Just gotta see that. Try to curve right back over. So yeah, $2 is the resistance to break. And let's see, somebody else had mentioned in William's stream CAUD. Collective audience. And they were wondering, oh my god, what's going on with CAUD? What's going on with CAUD? Well, let's check out the long term here. I think this IPO'd. What is? Oh, it's on the NASDAQ. Okay, wow. So it IPO'd on the NASDAQ. This was, you see, I don't know why that happens. I gotta go to a longer time frame. So when this thing IPO'd, it IPO'd at the open was at $25. Dang. So this opened at what? Oh, it wasn't really successful like that. So it opened at $25.50. The high was at $26.81, and then it just sold off all the way down to close at $5.77. Yikes. And then from there it just started to have some swings up and down from 2 to 5, 2 to 6 actually, from 6 back down to 150. I mean, yeah, you can see it for yourself. Like, this is wow. So now it's actually at 84 cents. So pretty much another stock to just freaking short. They shorted this. Crazy. I mean, this could continue, honestly. This could continue and break new lows. For sure. 70, 75, 70. Let's see, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we could we can definitely look into new low territory. Probably like 70 cents, 70 to 80 cents next stop. Unless it like just starts consolidating in this range between $1 and 85 cents, and then they decide to just start to pump that. I don't know. I don't really know much about this stock, honestly. Let me see, CAUD. Says here collective audience and 3 other stocks under $1 insiders are buying. Really? Let's see. We'll just read from here. It says The trade collective audience. CEO Peter Boards acquired a total of 20,000 shares at an average of 94 cents. The insiders spent around $18,800 to buy those shares. Okay, that doesn't really seem like much. What's happening? Collective audience named former Ogilvy, whatever that name is, WPP executive. I don't know who they are. What Collective Audience does. So Collective Audience Inc. is a provider of e-commerce and digital customer acquisition solutions by simplifying digital advertising. Boring. I don't know. Depends on who they're working with. I'm not too sure. I don't really get into that mess. I just do TA. But yeah, I mean, in my opinion, it looks like it could potentially fall just a little bit lower. MACD showing me on the yeah. If you see this here, I'm gonna show you right now. If you see this, and it's not really coming up, but it's actually trying to turn around, like it's trying to actually like kind of reject the red line, then that's gonna give you confirmation that it's gonna probably turn back around and start making new lows. If that's not the case, right? If that's not the case, and then all of a sudden it starts to curl right back over, then we would see this retest $1 and probably go back on an uptrend and try to retest a 115 at the 200 MA. That's the hourly chart. So yeah, that's my take on that one. That's pretty much it. What else happened? EV Central. Oh, we got Tesla earnings tomorrow. Hold on. Tesla. Oh, earnings tomorrow. Earnings call 5:30 p.m. after market close. So where are you guys leaning towards with Tesla? Like, are you bullish or are you bearish? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it with some guacamole. Do you think Tesla will beat earnings, or will it actually miss? Let's just look quickly at the 4-hour chart, the 180 time frame. Urban Girl says Tesla's going back down under $200. Tesla wants to smoke. And of course, ever since, Tesla has been gaining a lot of bad press, a lot of bearish news, things that's happening with their batteries in very cold weather, freezing temperatures. The battery just shuts down. People get left stranded. I mean, can you imagine that? I mean, this is just me speculating, but damn, like that's crazy. You know? Then again, Urban, then again, it's reaching these lows once again around 205. So we could be actually doing a reversal on Tesla. That's if earnings, that's if they don't miss earnings. Like, if that's the case, then it would actually, fulfill the trajectory of the stock, and then all of a sudden you see this thing start to like pump like crazy. But it does look ugly, and it looks ugly on the weekly. So looks something like this. This is the weekly right here for Tesla. This is the MACD. What is the MACD doing? What is the volume saying? Yeah. So pretty much it don't like it. But then again, these two candles here, it looks a little weak. So not enough selling pressure to to make it look like it's actually going to come right back down even more, and probably test these last levels here at like 180, like you said, or under 200. So it has to retest that pretty much 200. Yeah, so 200 right there would have to be the major support for Tesla if they, if this actually confirms and sells off and do whatever. But I don't know. I don't really trade Tesla like that. It's way too volatile for me. Good Vibes is on the chat. Good Vibes. What is good with you? Thanks for joining the stream, ZJYL. ZJYL, I've been hearing for quite some time, quite a while now. I don't know who introduced. I don't know. It showed up on my radar one day, and I was like, "Whoa, what the hell is going on with yo?" Hold on. Okay. Wow. Let's look at the MACD here. Look at this comeback. You ever seen a MACD like that? This is really like, this is, wow, I can't. So, what is your take on ZJYL? How did you hear about this? What? No way. You kidding me? This was around 28, 30 bucks. Oh, even less than that. It was at, oh, not even 10 bucks. What was the low? What was the low on this? Let me see. Let's go to the weekly. The low of this was 484. 484, but that was back last May. Man, even the weekly looks crazy too. It looks like a bull flag that just broke out, and now it's like trying to retest those highs at 230, 250. Can you imagine that? But then again, the MACD is like peaking out. So, I mean, it could retry. It could try to retest 200. Depending on what the situation is. I keep hearing about something about a forward split, and I've never even heard of that. I'm still learning about these things, but I mean, to be honest, like, and of course, like, it's like my opinion, not financial advice, but like, this is really something that I wouldn't even chase. Like, this is really risky. This is risky business. Good Vibes if you're still here on the chat. I mean, the trend is there. Like it's holding up. You definitely have the the 9-day moving average exponential over the 50, and you got the 21 just coming over the 50. So could it continue? It's a possibility. I mean, I really don't know what's happening with the stock, but yeah, do be careful with this. I mean, this is a wild play. I'm actually surprised that it's been holding up all this long, like since December 19, probably the 20th of December, all the way till now, and now we're bouncing right back over. So this is I don't know, this is hard to chart, honestly. I don't know if you can agree with me, but this is actually really tough to chart, because this is a different type of play. This is a unique play, really volatile. Like, I don't know what they're doing, and I'm guessing I'm guessing this is a Hong Kong stock, just like HKD and MEGL and others. Let's look at the smaller time frames. I just gotta see what's going on in the smaller time frame and see what it's showing. Okay. This candle was 166.90. This was 165. So it was coming down just a little bit during aftermarket hours. So I don't know if it's trying to attempt to pull back a little bit and try to retest around 149, 150. But then again, you can see on the MACD that is it looks like it wants to turn back around and try to flip back down and sell off. So you got these levels here. Let me rewind and just use the 21 day as a reference. So you either got 150 for support or you got 130. Let's say speculating, if everybody just decides to take their profits here and they see that this could really come down really hard, and and probably even see right even below 130, which is the bearish case scenario. Let me check the 15. Let me check the 15 for you real quick. Yeah, you see that? That's most likely, that's definitely profit taking. They caught this peak here and they're like, "Yep, I'm getting out." Loop, loop, loop. Surprisingly, it didn't even go back. It didn't even go down more from there, because I'm pretty sure it would have gone down real quick to 130 and to that next level of support down here. Does look like a piece of yellow dookie. Yeah, you see this though? Look at that. This here. So it could either go away. It could definitely try to hit previous lows. We gotta see. We would have to see pre-market. Pre-market, you probably tell what movement is gonna happen next. But here, even see the MACD had crossed over and it's now flipping to the red. So more confirmation that it's probably gonna start to pull back. And if we look at the 5 minute real quick. Yeah, even the 5 minute. Yeah, it had pulled back, but it's like holding off right here. So, let's check here for a second. ZJYL. ZJYL. Wow. I swear, why does the chart on Webull look a lot more crispy? Yeah, it's also showing that zone here around 150. I'll pull back to 150. Well, from here, the 50-day moving average, it looks like it wants to climb some more. Damn, that's weird. I wonder why that is. It looks completely different from the chart on Thinkorswim. 2 hours. No, it's already peaking. Trying to come back down on the RSI. This is crossing over. This could make a bull flag and break over. I don't know, too risky for me. Let's check the timing sales actually. I'm curious. And there's something that I gotta show you before I actually end the stream. And that's gonna be the last thing. Because I need to stretch. But here, somebody came in with 300 shares at 165. There was an order here for 158.56, even though, wow, 160, 166.95. Yeah, this is share prices all over the place. 162.15, 170, 168, 171, 174.78. Just 5 shares. Yeah, this is crazy. It's too volatile. Yeah, to be honest, I rather just play safer stocks than this. Like the perfect time for you to even been in this stock was back when it was at those lows, at $8, $10, knowing that this was happening, and just get out at the peak and that's it, and never look back and just run away. Because this is pretty much gambling at that point. Like, you're just like risking. Like, you need to be lucky to even scalp a good trade with this, because I wouldn't really do it. That's just my opinion on that. Now, for the main event, and I want you to see something. Zelly, you ready for this? I'm gonna close this epic pen here. This is gonna be serious right now. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna take off the music for this, because like I don't understand why, but for some reason recently, I don't know when it was last time. I have to check my book. I have to check my phone. Maybe I wrote it down somewhere. My notes. Yeah, I can't tell. The last time was January 20th for 76, 54, 42, 41. And yeah, so Zelly, get your magnifying glass out, or no, whatever you use to zoom in to the screen, because I'm gonna show you something that I just saw on the time and sales for the SPY at after market hours, pretty much after market close, and we started trading in the after hours. I saw something again, but this time, you're gonna be like, "What the? Like, what is this?" I'm not gonna go through this whole thing because I already screenshotted it. So here I'm gonna just uh here, and I'm just gonna show you exactly what I mean. So military time at 17:05, 11 seconds. Again, this is just speculation, just my opinion, not financial advice. All right, take this with a grain of salt. But then again, don't, because this is highly sus. I don't know what this is all about, but earlier today I found during after hours this sale that took place. And yeah. So, what is a sale for 22 shares at a share price at $432.06 on the SPY doing here? When the share price was literally at 485.51, between 485.51 and 485.48. 432.06? How? Can anybody explain that to me? And why I keep seeing this? Like, not that this is the first time seeing this. And on top of that, I even circled it here because you don't even see a wick at all. I mean, you can barely see it, but there's no wick here that shows that it actually hit 432.06, because on this 1 minute candle, it showed up here that the open, the high, the low, and the close was at 485.51. Yeah, this is the only way to do it. This was the best way to do it. It was for me to just take screenshots, circle it, and that I can actually zoom in, and it's like literally right in your face, just like this. 432.06. So what's up with that? And I think to myself, and again, it's just speculation, but are they doing this for a reason? Like, is there a specific reason why these sales happen during after hours? 432.06. Like, are you trying to like predict something, or maybe send us a code that perhaps something is supposed to happen? 432.06. But that's not all, because I have more to show you. A couple of more. Of course, this is a block order here. Came in 10 minutes after market close for 484.88. All these sales here in the red. 750, 200. I mean, like, we're talking probably like maybe more than 2 million shares. I mean, I can't count. I'm just here guessing. Good vibes. Hey, Ellie, thank you. Line of old trades for checking on ZH. Hey, I did the best I could. Good vibes. Hopefully that gives you some type of insight. Again, not financial advice. It's just my opinion that you know, just be careful if you're playing this right now. If you got shares in this, hopefully you got in at a good average. But just, you know, play at your own risk. And if you know you see something that's not really going the way you want it to, then by all means, do what you got to do. As long as you made profit on that play and everything like that, just know that you're doing the right thing. And there's always going to be more plays after that. So, yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you for taking your time to, you know, pass by and, yeah, and request your, request a ticker. And I'll see you in another time. You take care of yourself. But yeah, going back, there's that block order here. Here's the next screenshot here. Let me see. Let me see. So 1705.11. Let me see. That's the one that I showed you. Yes, 1705.11. 1700. So after that, I find another order at $443.90. 1701.28 military time, 54 shares. And then 1736 seconds, 445.22, 36 shares. So yeah, 443.90, 445.22, 432.90, I think it was. And right here, I even marked it right here. So the candle here shows that it had an open of 485.47, a high of 485.52, a low of 485.42, and a close at 485.44. But then again, there's no wick or there's nothing that shows that this actually hit 445.22. I don't know. I really want to think that it's just a Weeble issue. But then again, what should I know? I mean, things always happen behind the scenes, right? Allegedly, supposedly. And here too as well. There was no wicks on this little ass candle. Just a little line. No wick that says that that 443.90 was hit, which is all the way down. Can't even zoom in. And then last but not least, here we have at 16 hours, 16:41 minutes and 21 seconds. Four shares at 470.29. 4 shares at 470.29. Right here on this candle, we only had a little wick, but that was going up. On that was open at 485.37, a high of 485.38, low of 485.35, and the close at 485.37. So where's that wick going to 470.29? Yeah, non-existent. So I just wanted to show you that real quick before I end the stream. You know, if you have any thoughts, your opinions on that, please let me know right now. If not, you know, again, this information, just take it with a grain of salt. I really don't know what's happening with that. I'm just curious as hell as to why am I seeing a sale for these prices. It's not even non-existent on the chart. 443.90, 445.22, 470 something, and 432, 432.06. Let's think about it. It's hella sus, but think about it, guys. You never know if this is actually a code or something to happen later on. And perhaps this is a sign. Yep. Who knows when that will actually happen. But do take it easy. Do be careful in these times in market turmoil. I'm going to call it here. And I just want to say thank you once again for joining me in another stream, another day, another night, another hour. And we're just going to see what's going to happen. I don't know. I'm just like, wow. I'm mind blown. I'm still mind blown, just seeing that. Because that's not the first time that I actually see untimed sales with different price and sale order. And I'm like, what is that doing there? Excuse me. So, with that being said, I am going to call the stream now. Thank you all for hopping in chat. Mad Gun, thank you for introducing yourself into the stream, for joining, for asking about your predictions on GTAI. I'm glad that you're having in it. Kuda guy, who was on William's stream as well. Edgar, thank you. Sway, thank you so much. Immortal GTII for showing up. Urban Girl, good vibes. Thank you for the good vibes, of course. It's good to see you. And most definitely, most importantly, especially my all time, my one and only fan, my mod, Zelly Zen. Thank you for all you do and all the work. And yeah, that's it. Like always, I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone joining me and hanging out with me. So thank you all. Hope that you all have a great night. And we'll see you in the next stream. Take care, y'all. Big hearts. And be safe. See you soon. Line of all trades, baby.